What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon Showdown today in the ZU tier and using this choice band Granbull team. I don't want to take credit for the team because it's actually this person's team. I just replaced a Decidueye with Granbull. I ended up fighting against them when I was using a different Granbull team and really liked their team. Ended up losing, but I thought a lot of things worked well with Granbull. So yeah, let's just look at this version now and go over it real quick and then we'll get in the game. So Granbull came back this gen. It wasn't in Sword and Shield and I haven't used it yet, so it sounded really fun. Also, it's one of the only fairy types in ZeroUsed and it's definitely the strongest or hardest hitting one down here. As you can see, we've got 5 other ones and all of them have like less than 85 base attack or special attack, and Granbull's sitting at 120, so definitely the hardest hitting one out of all of them. And with Play Rough for its stab move, base 90 power is pretty good. With the choice band, base 120 attack, we're gonna be hitting really hard, and it also actually has pretty good coverage. We got Earthquake, Close Combat, and Fire Punch. Earthquake and Close Combat are usually the better ones, and then Fire Punch is a nice option to have still. The biggest downside with Granbull is that we are slow, so we are going max speed to still outspeed stuff, because with max speed you're just faster than Hitmonchan with 0 speed, so it is kind of necessary to have speed. Like we can hit then super effectively and not lose our choice band to a knockoff from Hitmonchan. We're also faster than like Sandaconda. Other slow strong attackers like Vikavolt is base 43 speed, we're 45, so unless they go timid max speed, which they pretty much don't do, we'll always outspeed them. There's enough things to justify, I think, the speed is all. And as for our abilities, you do have like Quick Feet and Rattled. Both of them can boost your speed, but even with +1 speed, if we take 189 times 1.5, we hit 283.5, so not very fast. And if you were to go plus speed, you'd be like just over 300. I think you're still slower than Bruxish. I think you hit like 310 speed or something like that. So still not very fast, aren't even outspeeding base 100s. But that's all right, we don't need to outspeed everything. We just need to be able to survive a hit or outspeed slower things and hit really hard. Also, Intimidate helps us to survive hits from like physical attackers. So, and being a pure fairy type, we resist fighting already. We resist dark, which is nice. And really that's kind of like the main thing we're wanting to hit, is just to be able to shred dark types. And then pretty much hit everything else decently hard as well. So that's the Granbull. Bruxish pairs really well with it because Bruxish doesn't like dark types and Granbull can destroy them. And Granbull can hit like pretty much everything really hard anyways and soften it up for Bruxish to either clean up later on or Bruxish to just finish off in the middle of the game. Either way, it's just a Scarf Bruxish. It can pivot, it can hit hard with its 2 stabs, and then we have Aqua Jet for priority. Just so in case like Typhlosion, you know, we have a Scarf Typhlosion we're not faster than, we could Tear Water Aqua Jet for over 50%. Weaken the Eruption. Bruxish is still being suspected, so yeah, Bruxish is pretty good. Then we got the Vikavolt. It's able to be a little bit of speed control. Like I already said though, it's not going to be too relevant. It is not bad to have for sure, but not going to be too relevant, and be probably better for Bruxish actually, because if we get up Sticky Webs, then we will outspeed like a Scarf Typhlosion or opposing Bruxish, stuff like that. But Vikavolt's also able to be a pivot, hits really hard with its double stabs of Volt Switch and Bug Buzz, and Energy Ball tops it off to have like really good coverage, so it's hard to block Volt Switches for this thing. It can hit ground type super effectively with the Energy Ball. Bug Buzz lets it hit grass type super effectively that also try and resist and come in on a Volt Switch. Making the thing is just really problematic. I think we're going max HP since we're not very fast anyways, and kind of want this thing to be able to slow pivot if we need to. The speed isn't super necessary, I don't think, for this compared to Granbull, but maybe the speed would be nice. I don't know, I was honestly just between max defense and max special attack, so just going with max HP and the special attack to hit a little bit harder. And then Terra Steel is a nice defensive Terra type to have. So then we got Sand Slash. Want to have some hazard control because we're going to be pivoting and Granbull doesn't like hazards, so Sand Slash can rapid spin them away. It can also get up spikes, so with all the pivoting we'll be doing and Granbull like wall breaking, if we have spikes up, it'll just make it easier to win in the end with Bruxish. Sand Slash can also knock off items to make its hazards actually do damage to like heavy duty boots things or Rocky Helmet things, because we also have rocks on Mesprit in the back. And then we have Terra Ghost to spin block. Rocky Helmet I think is just nice on like a spin blocking Sand Slash. It's also just chip stuff down to make it again easier to win in the end. And then it's a ground type and has Earthquake, so just pretty nice overall. Then we got Typhlosion. Not using choice Typhlosion though, using heavy duty boots. And I've run into this a couple times and I don't know what the full sets are of the heavy duty boots Typhlosion, to be honest. It's kind of like the Hisuian Typhlosion, but the Hisuian Typhlosion also has its Ghost Stab, so usually you'd have like your Ghost Stab in the last slot with double fire moves and Focus Blast. This, I'm still thinking like these moves would be nice, but I don't know 100%. But basically the idea with heavy duty boots is you're not going to be chipped down by hazards. So, and we are a fire type and we're weak to hazards, so that's pretty nice. And it's also nice because it means our eruption will be at full power unless we've been hit already. So we can come in on a slow pivot or a pivot and just go for a super strong eruption still, just as strong as the Scarf Typhlosion. And we also have Terrifier to boost that more. Fire Blast if we've been weakened a little bit, so we still have a strong fire move. Focus Blast hit like Snorlax and Scorching Sand, just nice coverage. I was thinking Terra Grass, Terra Blast would be kind of cool to be like Heatran, but I think it's probably just better to boost the fire moves because we have Eruption, and Eruption's going to be stronger than almost anything if we just continue to boost it more and we're at full health. So, and then last guy we got Mesprit. Mesprit can also remove items with knockoff. It can slow pivot again, which is nice for Granbull just to get it in and to click buttons. And then it's got Rocks and Psychic Noise. Just a lot of utility. It can slow pivot. It's also Spadef, so something that can take a special hit on the team. But yeah, basically what we're trying to do is just pivot into Granbull, hit as hard as we can and often as we can with Granbull to break through things, and then clean up with Bruxish. And we also have some other wall breakers. We have hazards, just lots of pivoting. And like I said already, thanks to this person for the team, I really liked it. So, all right, let's get in this first one. I think, honestly, we could just lead with Granbull. They do have the Passimian, so they will get +1 attack. But I don't know if they're going to kill Granbull. This is something I was thinking of when I was building. If we give them +1 attack... Actually, this'll work, yeah. Cool. So we don't die. So we could just lead with it and just click Play Rough. We could lead Vikavolt too, but this kind of seemed more fun. I like leading with it just because it's like Ursaring kind of in a way. Like Ursaring's a strong wall breaker, but... and that's also slow, but the difference between the two is like Ursaring, you also need the Flame Orb to activate. This, you can actually just lead with it right away. You get value out of the Intimidate and you can just click the buttons. So unless they Terra Steel, and even if they do, they're not going to be killing us, but unless they Terra Steel, they're probably dead. And I think everything else is probably 2-hit KO'd. It's not dead, but it's pretty good still. It's not bad. That did not do as much as I thought it would do, to be honest, though. So the max defense. Dude, that's crazy how bulky Dipplin is. All right, they Terra Steel. That's kind of nice. So now we have that out of the way. And they recover. So we could go into... So they got the Grass move, Dragon move. Could go into Typhlosion. Unfortunately, there's no slow U-turning on this thing. Could go right into Typhlosion, but I don't think we'll be killing them. We could go Sand Slash. No, they also have their own hazards. If we go Vikavolt, maybe we can get them to not... let's go Vikavolt. So we resist that, at the very least. And I think let's just go for Volt Switch. Let's see if they switch. They do switch. All right, cool. So now we could go right back into Granbull and go for a close combat. I don't know if we'll be killing Regice though. Let's see. It will be killing. How much did Vikavolt do though? Vikavolt did 14. So that means they're probably like something like this. Okay, they might be Assault Vest actually. Well, save their max HP. Does Granbull still kill? It does. All right, cool. So we're just going to go Granbull in close combat this time. If they go Dipplin, I think we probably 2-hit KO that they're fighting, but I don't know. They took that Play Rough so well, it might not 2-hit KO. But it's close. Dipplin, Terra Steel. Steel. That's max. They should die. All right, they going to Sand Slash. Granbull's doing its thing. Are they Helmet? They're not. All right. I think we go Vikavolt. We are immune to the ground move. Getting knocked off would be a little annoying, but... And I think we just go for Energy Ball. Just in case they stay in. They go Regice, we also have Mesprit. I'm pretty sure they're possibly Assault Vest based off of how much they did. So we're just going to switch into Mesprit. Flash Cannon. We could go for a U-turn again just to keep pivoting. Or we could get a Brox. And we'll get a Brox. Okay, they go Sand Slash. It's not too bad. We actually could get in our own Sand Slash and start, let's go for the U-turn. All right, so that tells us they're 0 speed. So now they don't have a ground resist like Frostmoth, but it's not a great ground resist. We chip them down that way too. And we can go for knockoff. They shouldn't go into Dipplin because it's weak to ground. And yeah, we'll also hit Frostmoth neutrally. Basimian is a little scary, but we do outspeed it with Bruxish, so that's good. It also can't Terra. I'm gonna try not to forget that. We still have our boots on Vikavolt, which is also good. It's really nice this thing isn't helmet, so our Granbull didn't take any more damage. Oh, they do go into Dipplin. All right, let's see. How much does Sand Slash do? Do we KO them? No, we don't. That's all right. I think we could just go into Typhlosion potentially. Let's do that. All right. And then we will click. We can click Scorching Sands, or we could click the fire move. I think we click Scorching Sands though, because they have Ditto. Hopefully they don't stay in here. But I thought they'd be recovering there, so we could switch in without taking damage. So we still have the full power Eruption. Scorching Sands, I think will 2-hit KO Ditto. It does, nice. We can just go for another one. And if they want to double into Regice, that's not a big deal. And they might not know, or they don't know what item we are either. Unless they were not Scarfed and then they outsped us. I think we can go Mesprit now. Or again. Do you need to worry about this a little bit? Thunderbolt. I think let's go for the knockoff. Because they went, yeah, hard Sand Slash last time. So that's good. Chip that a little bit. And I think we might kill with Psychic Noise. We are then in with this when Frostmoth comes out, which is a little annoying. But we could probably U-turn into Bruxish. So I think we Psychic Noise. If we U-turn into Bruxish, I think Bruxish can just kill them. We also have Fire Blast hit this. We don't have they don't have the Mega Eruption anymore, the Mega Strong Eruption or whatever, but oh, and we still have our helmets. I thought they knocked it off. Cool. All right, we go Sand Slash. Knock off. And we just go for Earthquake this time. Or we get up a Spike. They're probably boots on Regice. They're probably boots on Frostmoth. Then we'll just Earthquake. I didn't want to double in case something came up. Okay, then we'll go Vikavolt again. Go for a Volt Switch. We'll do decent damage, not great damage, but all right. Then if they go for anything, I think they'd go for Dragon Tail, so I think we could go into Typhlosion. I didn't think we would actually, maybe that didn't make any sense because Dragon Tail would have done more than Giga Drain. Either way, they went for that, so we can probably kill him with Fire Blast now. 37. Could Terra Fire and kill this? Hopefully that's fine. I think it is. All right, we hits. We just need to hit versus Frostmoth too. This is probably Scarfed Pissimian. Close combat would also clean up with Granbull now. I think we go Vikavolt. Cool, so now we can Volt Switch on the Dipplin and not let them just come out for free. And if they go Frostmoth, we just Volt Switch again and we'll put them in range of Bruxish. Or Volt Switch still and put them in range of Bruxish. Yeah, I don't think we're killing, but we'll do enough. And I think we can go Typhlosion, right? Let's see, Dipplin to Typhlosion. Okay, yeah, they're doing 26 max, so we're fine. All right, click Fire Blast. We just need to hit our move, but we can take one. Something dies. Nice. This. I think we can sack Vikavolt. They knock off. Yeah, I think that's all right. Just go for Volt Switch. Psychic Fangs will kill Pissimian from here, right? Yeah. Psychic Fangs. We're not going to kill Frostmoth, though. But because if we just attack them, they can't Quiver Dance. So that means Typhlosion can clean up. So just Psychic Fangs will do enough. And we had a chance to KO. Cool. Pretty good one. And Granbull was pretty scary to begin with. It was hard to get it back in at the end of the game, but all right. Up against Grassy Terrain. They probably have Grassy Seed or Choreo. Maybe Phalanx even. Tidy up for it. Maybe Grassy Seed Spiritomb with Trick Room or something. I could see just leading Granbull though, and we just click something. We intimidate this, and nothing wants to take a play rough. And everything might die, so we're just gonna play rough. All right, they're Eviolite, very bulky, but we did plenty, and we know they're super slow too. Or Choreo could come out, which would be pretty scary. We don't outspeed it with Bruxish. Mesprit can't really take it on. I mean, we could Terra Steel and chip it down a little bit. Vikavolt and Mesprit both can kind of do a little bit to work Choreo, but not a whole lot. I mean, Typhlosion might be able to take one. Just if they Quiver Dance, be pretty scary. Okay, Ferret comes out. Huh. This thing doesn't even get U-turn, does it? Do you even have to worry about U-turn happening? Oh, it does get U-turn. Okay. Does it have a Memento or something? What is it doing? Is it gonna coil? Doesn't have Grassy Seed. All right, they knock off. So we lose our choice bands. And they're sashed, okay. I think we just keep going for the play rough. No, we get paralyzed. All right. That's a little annoying. Or a Choreo comes out, defense raise. So I can take any hit. They also remove their item that way. We could go into Vikavolt, Terra Steel, and no, there'd be no reason to Terra Steel. Do I just sack this? Because I think I do just sack this. All right, well, that's over. I think the game's over now. And we just get paralyzed. I was gonna say, I think we just need to hit this. But obviously we didn't hit it. And then maybe Vikavolt could finish him off or something, or Mesprit could help. But yeah, let's see how much we would have done. Knock off 31. That's decent damage. Typhlosion's also dead, right? No, we're not dead. Okay, they're just not going for the Hurricane because they don't need to since they have so many Spidef boosts, which is fine. Yeah, that Orcori is a bit of a problem. But yeah, they're faster than us after +1, so. All right, we got one. Up against a cool team. Some NFEs. They can set up and be scary. They got the Carping for hazards. Vikavolt, they could also do hazards. Defog and Crimrant, though. I mean, we could just lead Typhlosion if we're expecting maybe like a Vikavolt. Bruxish could be led within Pivot, though. I want to lead Granbull, but it's like we're not going to do a whole lot to Carbank, and we don't always Oko Vikavolt. Pretty much don't Oko it ever, so I think we just lead this. I'll show the damage on the Vikavolt. Say they're just max HP like ours is. Yeah, Terra Fairy has a chance, but if they're not max HP, okay, this comes out. I think we just flip turn into Granbull because they're gonna Dragon Dance and stuff. We did quite a lot there too. I believe this just Dragon Dances. All right, and their Marvel scale. I don't think they're gonna appreciate the play rough, even if they Terra Steel or something. Cool. So Marvel scale gives them defense times 1.5, and then Facade ignores the burn. That's kind of cool. I think we just play rev this because they could just set up and that'd be scary. We die to the crit. I don't know if no, it didn't matter since they're Life Orb. We can go into Vikavolt now and just click Volt Switch. Carbine comes out. 65. And then we just go Bruxish. We can click Wave Crash. Probably worth it. Cool. Fortunately, we lost the Granbull, but I mean, it took care of the Dragonair at least. Cramorant. Go Mesprit. Spidef Mesprit. And I think we could just go for the slow U-turn here. We're gonna get chipped down a little bit. A little too much, to be honest, but then we can go back into Vikavolt. Go over the Volt Switch again. They Terra Dragon or Terra Ground, that'll be a little annoying. But now they don't resist water. I think maybe we sack Mesprit. How much did 20? Mesprit might be able to take 2. Well, they go for Air Slash. Cool, so yeah, we can. Then we can get up rocks. And then we can send out Bruxish and kill him. All right, we do die, my bad. Oh, my bad, it was a roll. Do we even need to go for Wave Crash, or can we just kill them? Bruxish to Cramorant. Flip turn does 79 to 94%. Yeah, if we Terra Water, we'll just kill him with the flip turn. And then we could end up with like Vicovoltin maybe? But if they're Life Orb on this, I don't think we have to be as scared of it them. And we're gonna get hit by this though, which is a little annoying. So maybe we Terra Water flip turn, so then we keep our health. Because we're gonna take 25%. And then we can go into Vikavolt. Should be able to maybe take a hit from the Veluza. I was thinking with this. All right, this comes out. Go Sand Slash. I think this does get Parting Shot. That's not too bad. Veluza comes out. And we just go for Earthquake. Let them keep their life orb so they continue to kill themselves. And Earthquake for the most damage. Actually, I guess Knockoff would have done a little bit more that way. Would the water move kill us? It might. It does. They might be in range of Aqua Jet though. I think they probably are. So let's Aqua Jet. Cool. Then we can sack a Vikavolt to their Vikavolt. Typhlosion. Who's Heavy Duty Boots. Just like Bug Buzz. And that does way too much. Bug Buzz again. Since we don't need to click anything else, I'm guessing. Then we can go. Even if they're Scarfed, we're still faster. So yeah, we can go Bruxish. And just click Wave Crash twice. Start looking for another one. All right, up against Trick Room. We do not have Taunt. Could lead some like Sand Slash though. Get up spikes. Knock off stuff. Or we get up rocks instead. Spikes might be better though. They don't have hazard control. They don't have the Hatchram. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna lead with the Carbink, so. Yeah, I think we lead Sand Slash. Just go for some spikes. I guess they could tear Ghost with this, which would be a little annoying. I'm gonna Rapid Spin here. So now we broke through Sturdy and got rid of the rocks. Okay. Could spam Rapid Spin. Would that be worth it? And then we just get up more spikes at this point. Cool, they chip themselves down. And go for another Rapid Spin. All right, one more turn of Trick Room. Get another spike. All right, Spiritomb comes out. This thing also has Trick Room. And the leftovers. Then we just knock it off to get rid of the leftovers. All right, they get the Trick Room. And then we're likely dead if they're offensive. This could be nice to have versus maybe Glastrier or Carbink, but at the same time, it's not that big of a deal. So let's just hit this thing. And now they have to kill us. And And I think we might be able to kill them with Aqua Jet, so that's pretty good. And we'll put them in a little bit of awkward place with the Trick Room turns. Let's see, Bruxish. Let's actually double check. Sandslash to Spiritomb, were they just max HP? I think they're something like this. Earthquake did 35. Yeah, so they're max HP. So that means Bruxish, Aqua Jet, Terra Water. Oh, it doesn't kill. Vikavolt could take a hit though, right? 252. Let's say they're modest. +2. Vikavolts. Shadow Ball is the same as Dark Pulse. So it looks like Vikavolt can take one. And we'll kill them with the Volt Switch. Let's do that. If they flinch us, their train's gonna end. So this is still fine. And then we can go into Granbull and go for a Play Rough. And maybe just win. I don't know if we'd kill Carbink though. If we go Bruxish. I think we want to go into a physical attacker because Porygon 2 is likely Spadef. So it's just his Granbull do enough to Carbink. Let's see. With a Terra Fairy Play Rough, we would do 62 to 73. Yeah, I think we can go Granbull. Play Rough. Carbink comes out. Yeah, this is dead. Even if they're max. I think they're dead. We have to Terra Fairy though. We'll do it. Let's go, Granbull. I think this lives though. I think this guy lives though. But it doesn't get Trick Room. Okay, they go into it. I don't think we're dead though. Glass Trier. Say they're choice banded. They're not. They're boots. They could be a Terra type to resist us. I think we do a KO and we should be okay. We get an attack drop too. Let's go, Granbull. Kind of just destroys Trick Room. Oh, they traced our Intimidate. That's a little annoying. So they are going to get Trick Room. But they just got rid of their last physical attacker, which makes Mesprit really good. So I think we go into Mesprit. I think we just click Knockoff. Remove leftovers off of something. They actually stay in. I think maybe we spam Knockoff actually. I want to like get up rocks, but getting rid of items on everything else would be better. And then we can just go for the slow U-turn. Go for a Psychic Noise, then we'll U-turn. And I'm pretty sure Granbull then kills. Play Rough? Should kill those two. They haven't Terra'd yet. I guess if they're Terra Fire on Farigiraf, that could be rough. Terra Steel on this could be rough. But if they Terra, like, we're hitting them for quite a bit of damage first. Okay. Do we just sack this? Because now Bruxish should be able to kill this. And Typhlosion can take any hit from this and kill it. I think. So I think maybe we just click Play Rough. Or do we go into Mesprit? Them being Citrus is a little annoying. Mesprit could come in handy versus Farigiraf. I think we just attack. And then Typhlosion Fire Blast should kill them. I think we can take a Draco Meteor. They don't have a damage boosting item. Typhlosion has pretty good SpDef. Executor, Olola. Let's give it a Scarf. Yeah, we can live a Draco. And they die to Fire Blast. Nice. And then we just kind of need to just keep attacking. Just Fire Blast. Then we go Mesprit U-turn. And then Bruxish can kill with Wave Crash. Let's go. Nice. All right. Well, we are up against the team that I that I liked, except they have the Decidueye except for the Granbull, and it's not the same person. So this team might be shared somewhere, or maybe this is maybe they made a new account to keep laddering or whatever. I don't know. Kind of want to lead with the Granbull. I think it'd be all right. They lead Bruxish. That's not too bad. And we can just click Play Rough. They have to pivot, otherwise they're dead. Typhlosion will take quite a lot. Sandslash is 2-hit KO'd. Everything is 2-hit KO'd. Okay, Sandslash. Last time I switched out on them, I think they might be faster, but I think we just attack. I think that's what I should have done the last time. This is a totally different team, so it'll play out differently, but I think it makes sense to just kill that thing. Now they have no electric immunity. Typhlosion can come out. I think we just go into our own. If they go for Scorching Sands. Ooh, there's Specs Shadow Ball. Okay. Well, we could sack Granbull, then go Bruxish. That's definitely Specs, right? Typhlosion on Typhlosion. I thought about putting Shadow Ball for Bruxish on mine. Cool. So that is Specs. Do we sack Bruxish? Or fuck Granbull? I think we might. It got rid of the Sandslash, that's good. I mean, it'd be nice to have it for Decidueye though. It's just I kind of have to sack something here. Could sack Sandslash. I think we want to keep this. I think I want to keep Granbull because it's what we're trying to feature. No, we have to let Granbull go, I think. We have to hold on to Typhlosion so we can prevent them from going for the fire move later on. So now we could go Bruxish and go for the flip turn. Or Wave Crash. I think we just go for Wave Crash. I know they have the Decidueye, but I don't think we kill with flip turn. And then Vikavolt's gonna take too much if we flip turn into it on a Shadow Ball. I guess we could take 2. All right, we'll flip turn then. All right, cool. They go Mesprit. Then we can go Vikavolt and click the bug move, which they pretty much have no resist. We could even go for a Sticky Web. Maybe let's do that. Then we can Rapid Spin on them. Later on, let's go for a Volt Switch now. Go Sandslash and we can Rapid Spin. And then we could kill them with a knockoff, potentially. Defensive Pivot. I think they're like Fizdef though. Sandslash does not kill yet. Go for a knockoff. Oh, okay, so they are probably defog on this. Let's go Vikavolt. They might not be though. I thought they were offensive on this. Oh, they are defog, okay. They should always be faster than us, so we could go for the slow volt switch and a Typhlosion. I think that's all right. They could have Sucker Punch though. We could also double into Mesprit. I think we go for Fire Blast. I think it's fine. They can't lock into the fire move because we have this, so I think we can go for the fire move. Cool, we kill that. They go Bruxish. We could go Sand Slash to chip them down a little bit. That might be okay. All right, we're not dead yet. Oh, we don't have our helmet, my bad. All right, Typhlosion comes out. I think we sack this, see what they lock into. It's probably Shadow Ball. Do we get up a Spike or Knockoff? Just go for Earthquake if we can. Then we could go Bruxish. We still have our Terra, which could be used to deal with the Vikavolt and the Bruxish, but we wouldn't want to Terra until Typhlosion's dead. Then we flip turn. Then we could go Mesprit and go for Psychic Noise. Though they probably have U-turn. So we should probably go this and go for Bug Buzz. I'm kind of having to sack guys before they do though, which isn't great. So at this rate, we're going to lose because they're just going to have more guys to sack. Okay, triple arrows. Bug Buzz doesn't even KO them though. So are they Smadef? That didn't do very much at all. I think I Volt Switch. Then we go Bruxish. They get Terra Dark or Terra Steel, which isn't great. Or switching to Vikavolt. If I Psychic Fangs, kill them. Well, I guess, do I die to their U-turn though? I guess that's something to check. Decidueye. I wouldn't. Okay, so let's try this. All right, this is pretty good. And actually, I think we will kill their Bruxish before they kill us now. Unless they have Crunch. Unless they have Crunch. If we Terra Dark, I think we Terra Water. So then we lose all of our weaknesses. The water move is the strongest anyways. But it is a speed tie, I just realized. Yeah, I probably lose to stuff now, but I don't know, maybe we don't. We could sack this, then go for Aqua Jet. Or, yeah, Aqua Jet, I guess. What do I do? We just go for this. Then we just go for that again. Now I think we go for Aqua Jet. I don't think we can win. They have too many guys. I need this to be in, otherwise they just kill my thing, you know? So I think I need to click Wave Crash. Okay. Then they can just kill me with Aqua Jet if they have it. That's all right. I wonder if this is that same person. All right, up against some NFEs, a Pikachu. I think we could just lead with the Granbull. Though the Haunter is pretty scary. Haunter does outspeed Bruxish. Terra Steel would be nice defensively on Granbull. Terra Dark could also be decent on Sandslash. As long as they don't lead Haunter, I think Granbull's pretty good. Okay, they lead this. Even if they're like super offensive, I don't think we're dead. All right, now we just need to not miss. Cool. Then we'll go into Vikavolt and Volt Switch. Or actually, we just Bug Buzz through their sub. And just kill them. We'll just do that. All right, they Tracer Levitate. 37%. Could Volt Switch, but we'd be risking Pikachu coming in and being a little annoying. I think it's just Bug Buzz again. Just kidding. Well, I think let's go Mesprit. And let's go for a knockoff. That'll make that a lot easier to deal with. Then we can go for the U-turn. And Play Rough might just kill from Granbull now. Porygon 2. If they're the Spit-Off set. U-turn did 11? Oh, so they're Fizz Def. That's not fun. Well, we can go Typhlosion and go for the fire move, I guess. They have freaking Thunder Wave, though. I guess we could go Granbull and go for close combat. I just didn't really want to lock into close combat. I think we might kill. I can't remember. I know we were just looking at it, but... Nice. All right, sweet. Cramorant comes out. Let's go... Vikavolt being frozen is not great. Then we get up rocks and maybe we can switch on their defog into something. I don't know how to kill this thing. All right. I think Granbull can take a hit, so let's just go for the Play Rough. If we can kill them or get them really low, that would be make it worth it. All right, they sack Whimsicott. Haunter comes out. I think now we sack the Vikavolt since it's frozen. And then we can go into Typhlosion. And we can click. When they did 63 to Vikavolt, are they specs? Haunter? Yeah, they're choice specs. All right, so that means Typhlosion, Eruption will just kill them. If we Terra Fire, would we 2-hit KO Cram? We do quite a lot. They're at 88. We wouldn't 2-hit KO. Could double into Granbull. Do we need our Terra for anything else? I think we just go for this. Just get as much as we can. Okay, so they have to Roost. I think we can go into Granbull and then go for a play rough, and if they attack, then Bruxish can kill them with Psychic Fangs, I think. All right, play rough one-shots Haunter. That's pretty crazy. Haunter's got bad defense, though. Pikachu comes out. I think we go into Sand Slash. I mean, I know they do get, this thing does get Surf. Okay, they are special, so they're probably just gonna go right for the Surf now. Let's go Mesprit. And then if we can get in Typhlosion, then we can go for an Eruption again and get Cramorant not at full health. Let's go for a U-turn. Damn, U-turn does a lot. All right, then we go Typhlosion. This does get extreme speed, but I think a Terrify Eruption would still do enough. All right, and they go Cramorant. I think we go Granbull again because we just want them to not be at full health. Cool. So now we go sack Mesprit, I think, maybe, and then go Bruxish. Let's see, does Psychic Fangs kill? It does. They sack Pikachu. Gabite comes out. I think we go into Granbull. There's a chance maybe Sandslash could live from full health, so we might die here. Play rough. We do. Sandslash. Knock off an Earthquake. All right. For an Earthquake. Then we can finish him off with an Aqua Jet or anything, actually. Okay, it has to be Aqua Jet. And then we can Psychic Fangs the Cramorant. We haven't seen their Terra. They Terra Ground. All right, well, Eruption first. Then we'll go for Fire Blast. And then we just need them not to be at full health, I think. So they're just gonna go for the miss for now. All right, and now Psychic Fangs will kill him. Unless they're Terra Steel or Dark or something. All right, yeah, Bruxish wins it, nice. Well, I think that's where we'll call it for today. Overall, Granbull is pretty nice. Yeah, Choice Band and Granbull, Oko that Haunter, is able to do plenty of damage to things that we needed it to do. I don't know if it really like shredded dark types at all. I don't know if we really came across any. The team was overall worked pretty well. Definitely, again, thanks to this person for the team. But yeah, if you're interested in trying it out, I'll put a Pokepaste in the description. And that'll be it. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Peace.